From the corner. Yeah. Michael Bisping said it best. Never gonna happen, brother.
Are you mad?
This is number one bullshit. Never gonna do that. I love it when they stand and bang. Are you intoxicated?
But take your jokes and throw them in the bin.
Me and Dana White not friends. Everybody knows.
That was amazing.
Sometimes your stock is just higher.
I'm telling you, that's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's probably one of the worst things I've ever heard. Let's move on. Just like that.
Guys, I want to thank Rugby for sponsoring me through this. Look how shredded I am drinking this green kale.
It's definitely not yours.
There we go. Fuck yeah.
Not even green, it's like orangey juice.
I'm going live from my hotel room, yeah?
How's your guys' volume?
Quite good.
Good.
Sweet.
This is the green juice. It's actually orange.
Nice.
It tastes like garbage. But
Nice.
you know it's good for you. Welcome back to Papa G's, guys. There's been a massive...
No,
demand
not
for us
Papa
to come
G's,
back.
bro. What the fuck?
It's Papa G's from the corner. It's a subdivision of Papa G's for now, until the popular demand forces us to make this thing go global. But I do also just want to say thank you to my sponsor, Rugby.
Black plastic bag. When I was doing the 5 litre, there's always a glass, clear glass, and you just put a plastic packet around, and it would be enough.
This is
What the
amazing.
fuck is going on?
This is amazing. This is authentic. This is authentic Papa G's. Leave that on.
Well, what's happening? Can you hear it? Is it somebody?
I don't know
And a
what the fuck's
dog
going
barking.
on.
Who was that?
No, that was my dog.
Oh, okay. Okay, that was good. That was a good start, guys. And I want to say welcome back. And yeah, the UFC was the first one to get going. They're actually leading the way in sports right now, which is a huge win for MMA, actually. What do you guys think, Gareth?
Derek.
Ah, yes, Derek, yeah.
Inspired by Gareth. Inspired by my other
Gareth?
mate,
Rugby's gonna see your ass, bro.
Yeah. Okay, that was great. That
It's
was
free-
great.
it's
But
free press.
can I just say that I'm happy to be finally doing this with you guys, because it's been months. We've been champing at the bit. Just to let the listeners know, bro, that this group of the 4 of us has been about a year now.
It's been over a year.
For unofficial experts.
For unofficial experts, yeah, it's been over a year, dude. So fucking finally.
Be back, baby.
Woohoo!
Okay,
In
but the
lockdown.
one thing I gotta say is, Jared, stop clicking that fucking mouse, bro.
I actually need to start doing that as well.
Okay, but anyway, you know the reason for the podcast is we're gonna talk sport, bro. We're so happy that sport's back. Obviously, our main is combat sports. So you take it away, bro. What are your first thoughts of the UFC coming back?
Yeah, I'm just glad that we can finally talk about Uriah Faber again. The 135-pounder did a comeback, went away again, came back again, and now I think he has finally retired. What do you think, Gareth?
Yeah, bro. It's just crazy watching fighting and hearing everything, bro. There's no audience. There's you can hear every punch, every kick. It's a bit intense, but yeah, it's good to be seeing it again.
Bro, but you get to hear the fighters go like, "Oh, shot DC for the advice. I attribute my win to your commentary."
No, totally.
Because of your commentary.
They're totally hearing all the commenters just saying everything. So they're just taking all that information.
Yeah, bro, I think it's cool. And it's also a compliment to, I mean, the only person that they've paid any sort of attention to is DC.
Yeah.
But let's backtrack, bro, because remember, we're in lockdown. This is the reason why this whole thing has popped back up, is because we're able to sit and do it in our own home and drink mimosas or whatever the fuck Dan is drinking. But it goes back. It goes back to UFC 249, bro, where it all started up again under these weird conditions.
And what a card that was.
I don't actually know who fought on that one. Is that Tony versus Gaethje?
Come on, are you serious?
Was that Tony?
Yeah, it was Tony Gaethje, bro.
Okay, sorry, I don't know all the numbers. Yeah, that was amazing. That was really amazing, and I think your boy Conor McGregor wants to come back, but he wants to fight on Fight Island, where they're going to put the European fighters and the South American fighters.
I don't think they're going to do. I don't think they're going to do Conor on Fight Island. Say that again, Gareth.
No, I'm saying we're busy talking about 249. He's already on to Conor.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
I'm sorry,
it's
guys.
like, let's get the views. Let's get the views. Let's just talk about Conor McGregor.
Yeah, and now I can put Conor in the keywords on the YouTube video. Guys, ACO, please.
No, but seriously, bro, let's talk about let's talk.
Rock, what were you saying, yeah?
No, well, I mean, I thought it was a flippin' amazing card. I thought it was a huge success. Obviously, you got Glover Teixeira. I'm not Glover Teixeira. You got Jacare, who came back positive for COVID. But other than that, it was a complete success. And then they had Teixeira Smith on the Wednesday, and then again they had another card on the Saturday with who was it? It was Rosenstrike. It was Rosenstrike versus Ngannou, where Ngannou just obliterated him.
Rosenstrike was on the card.
I'm just trying to.
Rosenstrike was on the same card. Yeah.
No, Rosenstrike was. Yeah.
What do you guys think about?
I'm trying to do that, but it's not showing me anything.
Next weekend is Woodley versus Gilbert Burns. This weekend is Woodley versus Gilbert Burns. That's going to be probably the most amazing fight in the UFC out of all these fights.
Wow, why do you say that?
Yeah. Because they're both so good. Woodley, good wrestler, so he's gonna try and stop any takedowns. He's gonna probably avoid them, and he's such a great boxer. And Gilbert Burns is his striking has developed so much in the last year. So he's actually one of the top strikers in that division. I mean, if you put him against Covington or Usman, he would do okay.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And he's really good on the ground as well, Burns. So I'd love to see that fight go to the floor just to see.
I know, but you I mean, I don't know what kind. You never know what kind of Woodley you're gonna get. You always Woodley. You're gonna get I'm gonna release a rap single tomorrow, Woodley, or we're gonna be like, I want to eat the whole fucking welterweight division for breakfast, Woodley.
Yeah.
What are you gonna get?
Yeah, I think he's gonna come back very hungry. I think he is, and I think his loss against Usman would have pissed him off. So hopefully we get the best Tyrant.
Yeah.
But
I mean, how can we, after not talking for so long, guys, talk about the Ferguson Gaethje bout? I mean, that's ridiculous. We have to talk about that
whole card, bro. I can't even remember what I did yesterday.
Yeah, this lockdown does crazy things with your brain, eh?
Yeah.
Have you pulled it up there, G?
Guys, we need to
talk about that.
At some point today, we also need to talk about the EFC.
I don't know what happened with my Chrome all of a sudden.
And we need to talk about boxing as well, but I do want to talk about the EFC.
Okay, well, let's go. No, I mean, geez, no. Let's not jump all over the place, dude. I'm so I'm not gonna get super pumped to do a podcast and talk about my favorite sport, and then all of a sudden, because the EFC decides to put their fights on, talk about the EFC over the UFC. Sorry, we can deal with the EFC a little bit later, bro.
Come on, that's it. Come on, dude. We have to talk about the EFC.
Okay, let's go.
We can do it later.
No, it's fine.
We can do it
I just showed you I showed you my colors, bro.
Dan just wants to put all the hashtags in there. So now he's mentioned EFC, now he's mentioned Conor. So there we go.
Are you saying that so we can hashtag this video?
I want to talk about Khabib just so I can put Nurmagomedov in the comments. No, I just wanted to say the extreme. Wait, the efficiently fighting COVID-19, the EFC. That was a really good play on words. I don't know what you guys thought about that.
Why are we even talking about EFC?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's their because it's their
done.
marketing ploy, bro. I get it. I get the fact that you're like efficiently fighting COVID-19 EFC. I mean that's as cheesy as fuck, bro.
It wasn't.
You didn't think that was cheesy?
No, it was.
Dan, did you watch 249, bro? Have you seen all those fights?
Okay, well I've pulled up the card. I've pulled up the card.
Thank you. They're coming back to me now, but it was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I also can't remember what I did yesterday. I've been drinking.
When did Gaethje have to step in?
Okay, well, okay. So let's just start the situation for the listeners. Jared was like, "No, I don't want to be a part of this video because I blah blah blah," and we're like, "No, dude, that's coming from the casual fan point of view. It's always good to have a casual fan point of view."
Yes,
but that's you.
No. If anybody, it's you. So we got the early prelims were Ryan Spann, Sam Alvey. I mean, it was a good fight. I watched from the first fight. I love Sam Alvey, smiling Sam Alvey. But it was a split decision win for Spann. He's a big dude. He's got a Superman tattoo on his chest, and he had a lot of potential to perform a lot better. I mean, he's a big burly, but like I expected to see, more like athleticism from him, but then again, Sam Alvey is highly underrated.
I'm just pulling up the card as well now.
Do you know Smiling Sam Alvey?
He was from the Ultimate Fighter, wasn't he? I'm sure he was on the Ultimate Fighter.
I'm not sure. Okay, but well, I mean, let's not like pander over a specific fight. If you don't know, it doesn't matter. Bryce Mitchell, dude, the guy who's
over his chest tattoo.
No, but I'm saying I know who Ryan Spann is, and I've seen him since he's come into the UFC. Anyway,
who was it? Bryce Mitchell.
Anyway, what's that?
Bryce Mitchell versus
Charles Rosa, who was a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and Bryce Mitchell's the only dude to get a twist, one of the only guys to get a twister submission in the UFC, and he had this Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt in Charles Rosa in so much trouble for 15 minutes of the fight. The entire fight, he was in trouble.
Well, he didn't get submitted.
Yeah. I mean, but you just go watch the fight if you haven't checked it out. Okay, so basically, what did you watch, Dan? Because it sounds like you probably just only watched the main event.
As he does. He's watching it now in the background.
I'm the guy. I'm the casual. I've got to represent the casuals here. I watched Gaethje Ferguson. I watched Cejudo Cruz. I watched Ngannou Rosenstreich, and I watched Qatar Stevens, and I watched Hardy Castro. So yeah, everything on the main card.
Yeah, so you watched the main card. Hey, jeez, rattle them off like a gangster.
So you didn't watch Cowboy?
No, I didn't watch Cowboy.
Yeah,
I pulled the card up here.
Yeah, but you know what? Fucking Cowboy Cerrone. Man, don't know what it is. He probably, he needs to get a couple under his belt back to get his shit together. Like, you can't go in like a BJ Penn like 8-fight skid. I'm worried about that.
What do you guys think is a good age for retirement?
It's not about retirement and age. I think it's more about how you are at the age you are at. And if he's 34 and not winning fights, then it's probably time to retire. But if you're 42, like fucking, what's his name? Like Glover Teixeira, beating up 31-year-olds at 42, it's not time to retire. You know what I mean?
Is Anthony Smith 31?
Anthony Smith's around 31, yeah.
By the way,
that
Cowboy,
was not Anthony Smith, bro, in that fight. I was just like, what the hell? But that wasn't Anthony Smith that fought John Jones. Definitely not.
it wasn't.
It was the same.
Yeah.
It was the same Anthony Smith that fought John Jones.
No, bro.
Like he cowered a lot. Lots of guard and like looked tired. He gassed early. He gassed after the first round.
He literally sat. He sat down, but you could just see he was like, he didn't want to go again. And his coaches were like, you know.
Did you see the clip where Glover was like, "Sorry, Anthony, it's part of the job." And he's like, "Yeah, buddy, I know. Yeah. It is what it is."
Yeah.
I know what Gareth wants to say. He wants to say it was the same. He wants to say it was the same Anthony Smith that fought the burglar in his house. Just couldn't get it.
But that's what John Jones said, dude.
I know John's a dick.
He's such a dick.
Wow. John is
He's hilarious. He's hilarious. But yeah, I mean, but how's that for a comeback card? And listen, how about TRT Dana White?
Huh?
How jacked is Dana White looking right now? It's absolutely frightening.
You said that, but I didn't really think he looked jacked. I thought
Dude,
he just looked
he's
like
jacked. He's jacked to the gills.
He looks same to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, maybe you were looking at his muscles. I don't know.
I was.
He's just wearing tighter clothes. That's all he's doing.
Listen, if I'm 52 and look that like pumped, I'm good.
And have that much money as well.
Well, I mean, I'm 36 and I've been eating all the pies, bro.
What's your thoughts on the Karate Hottie fight? It started off
snooze fest.
boring.
Absolute fucking snooze fest. I'm sorry.
That's why I didn't watch it, guys. That's why I took the initiative not to watch that one.
No.
Yeah,
But you skipped the best fight of the night, as far as I'm concerned. Besides, obviously, Gaethje Ferguson.
Who was a couple.
And let's just concentrate on that a bit after this. But Nico Price, Vicente Luque, bro.
I watched it the next. I watched it the next day. It was a good fight.
No, it was for me fight of the. I think of who got fight of the night. I think obviously Gaethje Ferguson got fight of the night. I think, but oh my word, can Tony Ferguson take a fucking punch?
Jeez, he was getting beaten. Never seen that happen before.
Yeah, it's not nice to see Tony getting beat. Normally, it's Tony that beats people up. So that was a bit weird.
Yeah.
But when did Gaethje step into that fight? When did they decide that
it was like 3 weeks, 5 weeks notice. So basically, UFC 249 was originally scheduled for earlier on in April, or something to that effect, and then it was scheduled for the 19th of April, and then it was rescheduled for the 10th of May. I think it went 10th. And then they had the two cards thereafter. But so he had originally had, I think, 2 weeks or 3 weeks notice, and then it got extended by 3 weeks. So he got I think he got like 5 or 6 weeks training time in total, which is badass. I mean, and you know what the crazy thing is? If you looked how those memes that go around with all Tony Ferguson's previous opponents all bloodied up and cut to shreds from his elbows and stuff, and Gaethje literally just had a bit of a bruise on his nose.
Yeah, but it was also Joe Rogan was saying the whole time that the way he was listening to his coaches was also freaking insane. Like everything they said, that he would just turn around and do exactly what they said.
Oh man, the best was that tweet. The best was that tweet where the UFC tweeted it out, the video where in the between the 4th and the 5th round, Gaethje's going sweet, and he's like, Justin, the last time you got comfortable, you got finished. He goes, yes sir, twice. That was amazing. I thought that was incredible. But
he
apparently,
was having so much fun in that fight as well.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
Look,
loving
I mean,
every
I'm
moment.
stoked, and also now all this stuff that's happening with Habib's father. Everybody's thinking that the whole Gaethje Habib thing's not gonna work, and that's gonna end up being Conor Gaethje for the title.
Well, did you check Habib's tweet during the match?
No.
Where his only comment was...
Oh, he just said no comment.
Yeah.
Oh, but did you see Bisping's response to that? He's like, well, you kind of have to comment. Dan, what do you think, bro? What do you think? What's on your mind in this situation?
I didn't see any of the tweets back and forth. I saw a different tweet with Conor when Khabib tweeted back at Conor that he was the Twitter warrior. Well, he was the champion of Twitter instead of being the champion in the ring. But I think with
you're
Gaethje,
number one
with Gaethje
Twitter champion.
Yeah. With Gaethje and Tony, Gaethje's just very lucky he got an extra 2 weeks. Like you mentioned, he had a fight, then it got postponed for another 2 weeks. And in that time, he got an extra 2 weeks to train. And I think he did a lot of boxing in that time. And it showed when he fought Tony. Jeez, I mean, that was the fight of his life.
Gaethje normally will never fight on short notice, and that was probably one of his best performances on such short notice.
It was
relook at his camps.
It was the best performance of Gaethje's career. It really was. So now, the next time he fights, it'll be a big name like a Diaz, a McGregor, or a Khabib, and probably he'll fight the champ. But I somehow don't see that.
He didn't even want to give Gaethje a hug, bro. He pushed him away when Gaethje went over. Then eventually he was like, okay, cool, yeah, he went to go.
Yeah, imagine being taken out. It's like you weren't supposed to have lost that fight, and then he just took you out and like
schooled. It's not like he got choked out quickly. He got fucking schooled.
Oh yeah, it was a clinic.
But now, do you think that fight would have been different if it was scheduled for those two to be fighting from the start? Because they kept saying that Ferguson was training for grappling and all that because he was fighting Khabib, and then now I know he wasn't prepared for someone that was going to be like Gaethje. But now I don't know that. I mean, Ferguson.
I think even if he prepares for Gaethje, I think Gaethje beats him again.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's a bad matchup.
Yeah, I agree. I agree about that.
What do you guys think of
I don't know.
Ngannou?
Gaethje versus Khabib, I think Gaethje will have problems there.
No, I think everybody's going to have problems against Khabib. I think the way he wraps people's legs up.
Bro. I think that's Ferguson's definitely the one to take Khabib for me. I mean, Gaethje's just another kicker.
I think remember, Gaethje's a fucking gangster wrestler. He's just never used it in any of his fights.
To make Khabib bleed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Gaethje may be the first person to make Khabib bleed.
That's what I said.
I think it's very possible. I think Gaethje could beat Khabib. I think he does beat Khabib. I actually make him a favorite in that one.
I don't know why, bro. I'm not doing this to get on your good side or anything because there's no need to. But I tend to agree with you once again.
It's not such a common thing.
Yeah.
I really do. I think Gaethje becomes champ. I think Gaethje is going to be our next champion. Khabib, he can come back.
I'll have to see that to believe that.
Yeah, it's never been done, but anything's possible.
Yeah.
Totally.
No, look, I think Gaethje is going to be the next lightweight champ.
Yeah, and I'd love to see a rematch between him and Dustin.
Yeah, but just wait till Gaethje gets in such. I mean, you know what the weirdest thing is? I think Gaethje will only ever use his wrestling as a defense. He will never use his wrestling as an offense because he knows that he's got two fucking Thor hammers in right and left.
That's why he's so entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
Khabib's going to take him to the ground. I'm telling you now, I can predict it. I predict Khabib will beat Gaethje.
Yeah, but remember, Gaethje's got such good wrestling and he can scramble. Gaethje's a scrambling king.
I don't
disagree. I
think.
really don't.
I don't think Khabib gets him down. I think he might get him down, and then Gaethje gets right back up.
Ooh, no, okay, listen. I think that's a bit bold. I
resume.
definitely think Gaethje gets put down, but I think he finds a way to get up
Gaethje's gonna get
enough
up.
to make damage, to create damage. So basically, what I'm saying is, I think he is gonna take Gaethje down, but I think Gaethje's gonna get up enough to create enough damage to make something happen.
Yeah.
That's the only way he wins.
Let's just
Yeah,
shut
if
up
you
and wait
take
for it to
grappling
happen.
out of the question, Gaethje's definitely got it. But you can't take grappling out of the question.
Khabib's
Yeah.
going to just control the way that fight goes, and that's to the ground as he does, and he's not
Yeah.
going to stand and bang with Gaethje, I'll tell you that.
I love it when they
Guys,
stand
we can agree.
and bang.
We can agree to disagree. Have you guys thought about? Have we spoken about John Jones?
Guys,
need
fighting
to,
Ngannou.
No.
We need to put him in the commas in the hashtags as well.
Yeah, I was just about to say,
Israel
you're trying to get more
Adesanya.
hashtags.
I saw his interview with Submission Radio today. He's just that guy in an interview is just the most captivating dude to listen to. I love it. And he's gone blonde. He's dyed his hair blonde. Adesanya.
Is he?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's great. He's great on the mic.
Yeah, and I mean and the stories he tells and stuff like that, and also the dudes. Give those dudes from Submission Radio some props. Those guys are hilarious, bro.
They're great.
I don't even
They're
know.
not as
who
good
they
as From the Corner though.
Listen,
When's his next fight?
Good question. Sounds
Sorry.
like a rock
So
star.
Sorry, boys.
There's nothing.
the
nothing
dogs
on the
are just
card
doing
yet.
their job. What's that?
So Adesanya doesn't have a fight coming up anytime soon.
Paulo Costa is knocking at the door. So is John Jones.
are. He's injured
John
now.
Jones knows he'll be able to get a good sum of money against Adesanya, and Adesanya is going, let me clean up the division a bit, and then we can talk. And John's going, well, if you say you're going to beat me, why don't you beat me now? So there's a little bit of a power struggle going on there.
But there's a
That's-
power struggle with him and Ngannou now. Ngannou wants to fight Jones. I mean, there's just so much up in the air, bro. There's like, what's his name? Usman and McGregor. I just hate all this fake news and all this talk and no like definite answers.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
there's no way they're going to get McGregor into a octagon without people there. They
that's
would not make
thank
they would
you,
not-
thank you. Somebody
Fight
who speaks a
Island.
little bit of sense
Fight
over here.
Island. Fight Island, guys.
They're not
There
going to
can be
take
no
their
crowd.
biggest cash cow and take a crowd
There's
out
no
of it.
ways. There's
Fight
no ways.
Island. If it does 10 million pay-per-view buys, you don't need a crowd.
It's not never going to do 10 million pay-per-view views.
Conor versus Floyd on Fight Island.
Floyd's retired, bro. Shut up.
Jack.
Talking about boxing, did you see Tyson Fury and Mike Tyson, bro?
Dude,
Talk about
listen,
that.
Yeah.
Wait, is
Mike
that actually
Tyson.
gonna happen?
at
Who's he gonna
53
fight?
years old, you still don't
Who's
want
he gonna
that
fight?
smoke,
So
bro.
many stories.
Dude, I saw those videos of him in
Oh.
his training. Holy crap.
No thanks. No
Jeepers.
thank you.
Not a chance.
Bro, have you
Pulling
seen
out
have
some
you seen
information.
Dan, have you seen those videos of Tyson?
Yeah, he looks like a beast. I don't want to get in the way of those hooks.
No,
Those
but I
hooks to the
reckon-
ribs.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. What's happening now? There
Drink.
we go.
Oh.
There we go. Yes, that's happened a few times. O's are swapping camera angles here.
When I share the video on social, I'll just point them to the spot where it completely fucks up, so people have a laugh when they share it.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
That's nice, man.
Yeah, man. But what was I going to say with the there's
With
a
the
couple
big
of
fight,
cards
the
coming
heavyweight.
up.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I saw, I'm upset. I saw O'Malley came back, I think it was the beginning of this month, and I missed his fight.
Wait,
Yeah.
Quick finish.
Sean O'Malley. Yeah, he
And
needs
is-
to.
Oh, I think first round.
And then I see he's supposed to be fighting this weekend as well. But I didn't see his name on the card.
No, okay,
haven't seen that.
okay. We forgot about one card. We forgot about the Overeem Harris. Overeem looks good. It's good to see him getting another win. I actually looked at his record the other day, where he's actually done pretty damn well throughout his. He's never gone like on more than a 3-fight skid, which is impressive for a heavyweight that's been going for 20 years, eh?
Yeah, he looked good.
Yeah.
And yeah, everything I thought he had a bit of brain damage at one stage, but everything looks like it's in place.
Oh, when he said, I clearly felt him tap.
I think, but after a fight, and brain damage is different things. I think after a fight, you might be disorientated and very dizzy from rolling on the ground and getting kicked in the head. I think he might have felt the tap in that Stipe fight.
Yeah. And then there was the Claudia Gadelha.
Dude, was so stressed about Ferguson. Like, Ferguson was taking serious punches, bro.
Yeah, he was taking a lot of damage.
Ferguson. I don't like it seeing Tony get hit. It's not nice.
Yeah.
But what about your favorite fighter, The Rock, James Vick?
Well, I mean, he was a strong favorite for me for a while. Who was the first person to knock him out? It wasn't Gaethje. No, it was Gaethje. It was Gaethje, and then my next one of my favorites. Everybody needs to check this guy out. Is Nico Price. Guy, he's like a Mike Perry but better. Mike Perry is like nobody cares how a Mike Perry fight is gonna end up. You just know it's gonna be entertaining in the lead up. Yeah, and he's gonna give it his all, but he's 50-50 gonna win or lose.
Yeah.
Dan, what do you think of old Cejudo retiring?
Fucking boom. That's how it's done. That's how it's done.
So the division is it's gonna. I think he'll come back in a year or two.
Yeah. But ended on top. Yeah. And even if he doesn't come back, boom, that's the way to do it. He defended both titles. He doesn't have to defend a gold medal in wrestling. He's defended both titles. He beat many fighters who were considered the greatest of all time in their weight class. He did it properly.
Okay, but what do you guys think?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the division? So Dominic Cruz versus Jose Aldo, and then Corey Sandhagen versus Peter Yan. Okay, you have to put Sterling in there as well. So Cruz versus Sterling and Yan versus Sandhagen. And then the winner fights the winner for the belt.
Yeah, you could do that, but shame. You know what the problem is when you get double champ status, it's very difficult for that's why I don't really particularly like that whole double champ situation, because
but hold on,
just hear me out though. Hear me out. In that divisions get held up.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So Sandhagen deserved a title shot ages ago. So did Aljamain Sterling deserved a title shot ages ago. But because the division gets held up so much, these guys don't get the opportunity and the crack that they deserve at the time because of this double champ bullshit.
Okay, but if Sterling wins his next two fights, or if Jose Aldo wins his next two fights, or even
it should be a matter of one fight, dude, not two fights.
I'm saying if any of those guys win their next two fights, even Dominic Cruz, even Uriah Faber, if any of them win two fights at 135, they're the champ.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at Faber and Cruz, they will give those. If those oaks win their next fight, they'll get a title shot.
Well, then you should put Cruz versus Faber. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, you can't put Cruz Faber for. Jesus, what year are you living in, bro?
2008.
Yeah. But anyway.
And what's happening with featherweights? It's old Benavidez fighting again. Those two are going to Benavidez, and what's his name?
That's flyweight. That's flyweight. Figueroa and Benavidez. The featherweight.
That's going to happen again in July.
Featherweight is Alexander Volkanovski and Holloway too.
I looked at the card this weekend, bro, and you know there's two fights that I know.
It's Burns.
Woodley.
Woodley.
And then everyone else, no idea except for that Chinigan, that blondie. She's fighting.
Caitlin Chukagian.
Oh, Chukagian. Yeah. But that's on the prelims, dude. Let's just check.
Yeah.
So it's Woodley Burns.
Who's
Okay,
that
let's look
Brock
here. So
Weaver?
Mackenzie Dern. Okay, she's the chick. She's the Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter that persistently never makes weight. She never makes weight.
What are you trying to say about her weight? What are you trying to say about her weight?
No. I'm saying like if
Can't talk about a lady's weight.
okay, all right.
What
But I'm
division
saying
is
like,
she in?
what's that?
What division does she fight in? Is she a 135er?
She is. I'm
She's
not
a
sure.
flyweight.
I think it's It's either 125 or 135. I'm not sure.
I think it's 125, but she always makes 135 by mistake.
I have no idea. But anyway,
I'm not the one that brought up her weight.
basically what I'm trying to point out is she's notorious for not making weight.
Yeah, you've said that now twice. That's,
Oh my word!
Awkward.
Okay, please don't worry. Carry on. We want to hear about the
Where are
card.
they fighting this weekend?
UFC Apex, smaller octagon as well.
All right.
Yeah. Then Roosevelt Roberts and Brock Weaver, they're both Contender Series alum. Kevin Holland, who fought on the last card, is now fighting Daniel Rodriguez, who's a 10-1. Don't know anything about him. He's maybe a Contender Series guy as well. Then Blagoy
Hey,
Ivanov
is
is
he
the
there?
guy. Huh? What's that?
Are they at featherweight?
No, dude, middleweight.
Oh, my bad. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, so he's just fought 2 weeks ago and now he's fighting again.
I think he fought. It would. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
That's a good way to make money.
It was a quick knockout. Yeah.
These are a lot of unranked fighters, eh?
Yeah, but still very good.
No. Yeah. I mean, listen, Roosevelt Roberts. Check that guy out. That guy. He's got like some wizardry kind of styles, bro. It's awesome. And then Kevin Holland is the dude who's known to talk proper shit to his opponent in the octagon, but like he'd be like, "Hey man, why are you hurting me?" kind of vibe. It's hilarious. Why do you kick me so hard? Like he's like, "Hey man, that hurt. Why'd you kick me so hard?" Like he does stuff like that. Then Blagoy Ivanov, he's the dude that's got stabbed and didn't die. So he's a warrior for sure. I don't know who Augusto Sakai is. And then you got T Wood versus Gilberto Burns. Gilbert Burns. Gilbert, what is his nickname? Gilbert. Ah, man.
Gilbert Bernie Burns.
It's something like that. But it's something like that. But that's I hate to be that guy. And
Shout out Bernie Boy.
I hate to be that guy, but I reckon T Wood's gonna take this, man. I love Gilbert Burns, and he's been on the BYM podcast on multiple occasions in the last like 2-3 weeks. And Michael Bisping and him are like besties now. But I still think T Wood might take it.
What is Burns? Is he a wrestler?
He's a BJJ guy. He's a BJJ guy.
What's he?
He's a high-level BJJ guy, and he's done very well with his striking in the last few fights.
Yeah.
We've got Gareth, who's gone completely fucking still.
So guys, should we do predictions for the card coming up? Okay. I say Tyron Woodley.
Okay.
I say Woodley second round knockout.
I say Woodley decision. 5 rounds.
Oh.
They can't finish each other.
There we go, guys.
I'm going to go Woodley third.
What?
Knockout.
What?
TKO, sub, or knockout?
TKO. No, TKO.
Okay, cool. And G? Gaza?
I'm going Burns. Submission. round 4.
Yo, that is actually, I promise you, that is so possible. That is so possible.
That's a good shout.
Oh my word! Like hearing all your guys' submissions, I'm like, fuck. Burns could take this early as well. Hey, he's got fire in his hands.
Well, we said knockouts. So you said there's only one guy.
I said decision, bro.
I know.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I said
no.
decision. Okay, and then Chukagian, Shevchenko, I give it to Shevchenko.
That's easy work.
Antonina,
Chukagian.
not Bullet. Antonina, not Valentina.
Oh,
And then there's a whole bunch of,
Chukagian.
like, the only oak that I know on the prelim card is Tim Elliott. And that's it.
Yeah. I'm a
Isn't
casual.
isn't Tim Elliott's nickname Awkward? Yeah, it is. It's Awkward Tim Elliott, yeah.
He's dating
That's-
Gina Mazzani.
Dina, that is 100% correct. Yeah. But anyway, boys, so that's the predictions. It's been lucky to shoot the shit with you boys again. When was the last time we did something like this? Ages ago. Years.
think it was-
Actually. Could have been more than a year.
Podcast where everyone switched off.
What's that?
I don't know. I think it was like 18 months.
Yeah.
It's good to be back by popular demand.
Back by popular demand. We're not going to say like, share, or subscribe or anything because this is not going to be on its own channel for a while.
Guys, if you don't like, I'll come and find you personally. Also subscribe.
You're pulling the Masvidal attitude. So what is this? Is this just?
I'll find
It's
you.
just.
And I'll come and drink a mezcal with you.
Is it just
Sorry,
going to go
Gareth,
up
what
on the
did you
Papa G's House website for anybody? Because I don't think like this is going to get any sort of traction on the music vibe.
This will get a lot of views.
No.
Yeah. Just put it up.
Okay, so it's going to go to Papa G's House for now. May put it up on your guys' personal channels. Send us
Yes, guys.
out, Daniel. Jeez, what is? I mean, do you even work here, bro?
I was waiting for Papa to make a segue into it, but he's got no idea how to run a podcast. So thank you guys for having us again. And just want to say thank you to my sponsor, Atlantic South and Garni Drinks. It's brilliant. And my other sponsor, Cape Town Wine Company. Thank you guys. Love you all. Cheers, boys.
You're gonna get
Cheers,
sued.
boys.
You're going to get. Cheers. Bye.
Peace out, boys.